Victor Osimhen, a name that became synonymous with power, passion, and perseverance. But behind his rise to superstardom lies a heartbreaking story, one filled with pressure, betrayal, and grief. This is the untold truth behind Victor Osimhen's shocking Napoli transfer. In the summer of 2020, while the football world was struggling through the pandemic, a massive €80 million transfer shocked Europe. Napoli had just signed Victor Osimhen from Lille, one of the biggest African transfers ever. But according to Osimhen himself, he never truly agreed to the deal. In fact, he says he was pressured into signing the contract while dealing with one of his darkest moments in his life, his father's death. Osimhen told Italian investigators that during the negotiations, he was mentally broken. His father was dying, and all he wanted was to be by his side. But instead of compassion, he says he got pressure. Agents, club executives, and even Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis allegedly pushed him to sign quickly. He revealed that he never saw a copy of the contract, never understood the details, and felt completely ignored. In his own words, quote, "My agent only cared about the transfer, not my father's health. I just wanted to know how my father was doing, but they kept pushing me to move to Napoli." End quote. Days later, tragedy struck. His father passed away. Osimhen was heartbroken, angry, and lost. Yet Lille and his agent still demanded that he fly to Italy the very next day. He said, "They told me I had to leave for Naples even though my father had just died. I went, but I didn't want to sign anything." When he met Napoli's president in Capri, Osimhen said the conversation was mostly in Italian, a language he didn't understand. He wasn't shown any official contract, only what he described as a piece of paper, a pseudo-agreement. Feeling deceived, he wanted to return to France. Eventually, he fired his agent and hired William de Villa, who helped finalize the deal. In July 2020, the contract was officially signed in Lille, but Osimhen says he still didn't fully understand what he had agreed to. From that difficult start came glory. Osimhen became a hero in Naples, scoring 76 goals, delivering their first Serie A title in 33 years, and becoming the highest-scoring African in Italian football history. But even as he conquered Serie A, the relationship with Napoli's management began to crumble. Disputes over new contracts, release clauses, and transfer terms reignited old tensions. By 2024, the same club that once celebrated him had frozen him out of the squad. He was loaned to Galatasaray, and after a stellar season, the Turkish giants made his move permanent.
Now, 5 years later, that 2020 transfer is under investigation. Italian authorities are probing whether Napoli inflated player valuations to hide capital gains. And at the center of it all is the same deal that Victor Osimhen says he was forced to sign while mourning his father. Victor Osimhen's story is one of strength and survival, from heartbreak to history-making success. But it's also a reminder of the human cost behind football's biggest deals. He may have been pressured into a move he didn't want, but in the end, he turned pain into power and wrote his own legacy. If you found this story powerful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. What do you think? Was Osimhen a victim of football politics?